August 11th, 1676. The convent of Palma de Montecherio, Italy. Sister Maria Crocifissa della Concenzione, a 31-year-old nun, woke up on the floor of her cell. In her dream, her hands and face were covered in ink. In her hand, she held a letter, written in an incomprehensible mix of symbols and letters. Subsequently, Sister Maria realized that what she went through the previous night was not a dream. The other nuns asked about the contents of the letter she held in her hand. The letter was written in a script that they had never seen before. It was neither Italian nor other languages. The devil possessed my body and wrote a letter with my hand. She claimed that the devil visited her that night and forced her to write the devilish letter in an attempt to get her to turn against God and convince her to serve evil. When she refused, the devil possessed her body and forced her to move her hands to write the letter. She did not say a word about the contents of the letter. No one knew whether she simply did not know what it was about or if she knew and remained silent about it. The convent accepted her claim as fact and decided to keep the letter, in hopes that it could be deciphered one day. Despite being an irreverent letter written by the devil, the convent still believed that it was important to find out about the actual message. Could it really be the aftermath of having her body possessed by the devil? Since that day, Sister Maria exhibited strange symptoms, such as fainting while walking on her own or suddenly screaming and having seizures. Eventually, she died of an unknown disease. Even until her death, she did not say a single word about the contents of the letter. A few centuries later, numerous historians, code breakers, and conspiracy theorists continuously tried to decode the letter. However, since the letter's shapes and arrangement did not match any existing languages in the world, the research never came to fruition. Later, in 2017, a team from the Ludum Science Center in Catania, Italy, made a surprising announcement about successfully decoding the letter 340 years after it was written. Daniela Abate, director of the center as well as the research, stated that thanks to the dark web, the team was able to decode the letter. Among the programs distributed on the dark web, Abate learned about a software that specialized in decryption algorithm, and he used this algorithm to decipher the letter from the devil. The team primed the software with numerous languages, even the ones from the past, including ancient Greek, the runic alphabet, Hebrew, Latin, and Arabic, before proceeding to make comparisons and scan the letter thousands of times. As a result, they were able to identify the common characteristics of the letters. They were also able to translate 15 lines, or approximately 80% of the letter. Here is what the decoded letter from the devil says. God thinks he can free mortals. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are dead weights. This system works for no one. Humans are responsible for the creation of God. Perhaps now, Styx is certain. The release of the decoded letter caused a huge controversy. As Sister Maria had claimed, it was a letter about denying the existence of God. The question is, was it truly a letter written by the devil? As leader of the research team, Abate stated that it might not have been written by a real devil. He argued that it is highly likely that the letters were created by Sister Maria by breaking down certain words and recombining them. Abate used Sister Maria's proficiency in languages during her lifetime as an example. She actually spoke a variety of languages, including Spanish, Hebrew, and Ethiopian. Abate also added that Sister Maria most likely suffered from mental illness, such as schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, as she showed signs of demonic possession like she was fighting the devil. Experts on Abate's team stated that Sister Maria could have had two sides of her inner self that coexisted. One side that was in acceptance of God, while the other was in denial. Moreover, Abate stated that until the end, Sister Maria seemed to have struggled against the side of her that was in denial of God by writing Ohime at the bottom of the letter, which appears to be some sort of signature. Was the 300-year-old headline-making letter from the devil truly born out of Sister Maria's mental illness? On the other hand, religious scholars and conspiracy theorists argued that, according to records of Sister Maria's lifetime, she did not suffer from mental illness. She began showing strange symptoms following the letter from the devil. Prior to that, she fulfilled her mission as a devout religious woman. They also added that calling it a letter born from mental illness would be the same as disparaging her struggles to fight the devil until the day she died. Religious people stated that even if Sister Maria did suffer from mental illness, it could also have been a religious manifestation or revelation. This case shows the difference in perspectives between doctors claiming exorcism patients as those with bipolar disorder and priests claiming them as possessed by evil. Aside from such claims, the contents of the letter have become a worldwide controversy. Various interpretations were crafted thanks to the contradictory and mysterious parts of the letter, such as the humans are responsible for the creation of God line. Some argue that the God mentioned in the decoded message could refer to any superhuman or even alien, not the God that we all know. In addition, the phrase dead weights could be interpreted as gods are a burden to humans. As for the line referencing Styx, the river that connects the underworld and the world of the living, it could be interpreted as a suggestion that there is an afterlife or other dimensions. The letter from the devil written by Sister Maria is still being interpreted in various ways by numerous experts and non-experts to this day. People are saying that the unrevealed remaining 20% of the letter may contain key information. What exactly did the devil want to convey through the hands of that nun hundreds of years ago? This has been Strange Night.